Bayero said this at the one-day stakeholders engagement forum with the team Smart National Transport Databank (NTD), organized by the Nigerian Institute of Transport Technology (NITT Zaria), was declared open by the Minister of Transportation, Senator Ahmed Alkali. The Minister of Transportation, in his opening address, highlighted the importance of the Smart National Transport Databank in the national development goals of the government. He therefore urged the participants to contribute by making inputs that would deepen the policy leading to efficient transport system.
I give my keynote address. Let me make a point of correction on the palliative during the New Year and Christmas period. The palliative were approved by my boss, Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. It wasn't approved by the Minister of Transportation. I am delighted to address you today on this occasion of this first day Stakeholders Engagement Forum on National Smart Transportation Databank in Nigeria, organized by the Nigerian Institute of Transport Technology, NITT. It is my sincere honor to use this medium to express the special appreciation of the Federal Minister of Transportation and the leadership of the Committee on Land Transport of the National Assembly for their support and cooperation to the Ministry and all its agencies. Let me also express my happiness over the level of response by stakeholders to this invitation, despite the short notice. With the caliber of distinguished guests, stakeholders, participants, and resource persons gathered here today, I am very optimistic that this event will come out with far-reaching solutions that will impact positively on the development of the Nigerian transportation sector in line with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Indeed, your presence clearly demonstrates your strong commitment towards this noble cause of evolving a viable and sustainable national transport data bank in Nigeria, which is digital in tandem with the international best practice. Ladies and gentlemen, this stakeholders engagement, which focuses on the strategic importance of Smart National Transportation Databank, is a fundamental factor for the development of national transport system. The objective of this engagement is to guide the way forward an effective and efficient transport data collection and management system in the country. Similarly, it will sanitize stakeholders on the need and importance of transport data for national planning, improve policy formulation and synergy in the transport sector, as well as facilitating economic growth and development. As you are aware, data management on the international scene is becoming increasingly complex in view of globalization and emergence of new technology defined by the application of artificial intelligence in decision-making process. Thus, reviewing the existing transport data collection and management system in the country, as well as developing an institutional framework for regular collection and analysis of transport data is essential to national development. It is against this backdrop that the Nigerian Institute of Technology Zaria has decided to invite all stakeholders to come together to brainstorm on the strategic importance of developing a viable, sustainable transport data bank for socio-economic development in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, You may recall that the decision for the establishment of a National Transport Databank was approved by the National Council of Transportation at its meeting in Makurdi, Benue State in 2012. It was on this basis that the National Institute, mandated by the Council to liaise with relevant stakeholders to establish the National Data Bank to be used in NITT and the Federal Ministry of Transportation. May I state categorically that since my assumption of office as the Minister of Transportation, I have made this project a top priority, and it is my desire to give it maximum support for its success. I therefore wish to appeal to all relevant agencies within the transport sector to cooperate with the NITT by regular supporting necessary data for storage, processing, and dissemination. I therefore call on all the participants to take advantage of this opportunity and contribute meaningfully to achieve the objective of this event. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor and pleasure to declare this engagement forum open, and I wish you a successful deliberation, and God bless you. Thank you.
Right in the legal instrument establishing the institute, that is Decree number 6 of 1986, now Cap 116, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. The institute over the years has taken a series of measures towards achieving this vision of having a functional national transport data bank for the country. These efforts include the hosting of several workshops in Ibadan in 2013, in Kaduna in 2014, and the inauguration and hosting of technical workshop tagged towards the development of the National Transport Data Bank, which was held in Abuja in 2021. Also in 2022, the Institute initiated the construction of Intelligent Transport System Center in Zaria that will house the National Transport Databank facilities and other advanced technologies for research and development in transport technology and innovations in the country. This stakeholders engagement forum is therefore aimed at securing the buy-in of the stakeholders in the sector, such that the implementation of this project will enjoy your full support and commitment in the overall interest of the Nigerian transport system. This event is also to further sensitize participants on emerging best practices around the world and the need for our country to embrace international global trends and best practices in application of digital technology solutions in data analytics, which include but not limited to artificial intelligence, sensing technology, and use of RFID to capture data real time in all modes of transport in Nigeria. However, the Smart Transport Databank infrastructure is capital intensive and requires state-of-the-art technology. The public sector alone cannot cope with the required capital outlay to achieve this project for the whole nation in view of the competing demands of resources from other sectors of the national economy. This therefore calls for collaboration and cross-pollination of ideas and material resources. It was this that motivated the Institute to look for investors through a public-private partnership as enshrined in the relevant laws of the Federation. The benefits of this project will bring to the country are enormous, and the return on investment can be very substantial, considering the high demand for transportation services in the country. I will not end this address without acknowledging and appreciating the remarkable contributions of some distinguished personalities and government institutions that steadily supported this vision from inception to now. Notably, the unrelenting support of the Federal Ministry of Transportation, the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, Federal Ministry of Works, Kaduna State Government, Lagos State Government, and the Director General Chief Executive of Infrastructure Concession and Regulatory Commission from project conceptualization till now. And more importantly, during the pilot stage of the project. Also, my special appreciation goes to the Honorable Minister of Transportation, Senator Ahmed Alkali, who has shown unwavering commitment from assumption of office to see to the delivery of this project for a better, smarter, and safer transport system in Nigeria. Thank you, Honorable Minister, sir. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to reiterate that what is most critical for achieving a multimodal Smart National Transport Databank is not only political will on the part of the public sector, but businesses will of the private sector. The presence of both private and public interest today at this occasion is a demonstration of that needed will. And if sustained, we will go a long way to sustain the delivery and implementation of this project for the benefit of our nation and humankind. There is no doubt in my mind that we will contribute immensely to the discussions effectively and will harvest all invaluable inputs at the end of the day for the effective take-up of the Smart National Transport Databank project anytime soon. Once again, I welcome everyone here present. I wish us all